Your blood type might be predicting how long you'll live right now without you even knowing it.
Because some blood types protect your heart, some protect your brain, and some carry hidden risks that only show up decades later. In this video, you're going to learn the real pros, the real cons, and the real longevity predictions for every blood type, in a way that's simple, science-based, and surprisingly eye-opening. So let's begin by understanding why something as small and invisible as a blood antigen can have such a massive impact on your lifespan. Your blood type isn't just a label. It decides how your immune system reacts, how your blood clots, how you handle stress, how you respond to infections, and even how your brain ages. There are 4 main types: O, A, B, and AB. And each one carries a unique set of strengths and weaknesses that shape your long-term health journey.
So let's break down the truth, type by type, starting with the most ancient blood lineage in human history.
O type, whether O positive or O negative, is often called the heart-protected survivor, and for a very good reason. O types naturally have lower levels of certain clotting factors, which means your blood is less likely to form dangerous clots that block arteries. In simple terms, your heart and brain have better protection built in from the moment you are born. And this one biological advantage gives many O types a noticeable longevity boost. Historically, O types also carried better resistance to certain deadly infections like malaria, which meant more O-type individuals survived long enough to pass on their genes. Even today, you may still see the echoes of that survival advantage in your health profile.
But every strength has a weakness, and for O-types, the biggest vulnerability lies in the stomach.
A bacteria called Helicobacter pylori attaches more easily to O-type stomach lining, increasing the chances of ulcers and gastritis. Meaning if you're O-type and you often feel burning, discomfort, or digestive irritation, your blood type may be part of the reason. On top of that, O-types are more vulnerable to severe reactions from infections like cholera and norovirus, which means food poisoning or contaminated water can hit harder. And finally, because O blood clots more slowly, O-types may bleed more heavily during accidents or major injuries. So what does all of this mean for longevity?
Well, O-types often show the longest lifespan potential, mainly because their heart and blood vessels age more slowly.
But that advantage depends heavily on taking care of gut health. Your stomach is your weak point, and your heart is your superpower. Next, A-type, the high-alert survivor. A-types evolved later in human history, during the rise of farming, crowded communities, and new patterns of disease. And that history still shapes your biology today. A-types produce strong antibody responses, which helped ancient villagers survive viral infections that spread through close human contact. Some research even suggests that A-types may have slightly better immune-brain communication, which can support learning, memory, and focus in early life. But the trade-off is significant. A-types have stickier platelets, meaning your blood clumps more easily, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and dangerous clotting events. This is one major reason why A-types tend to have a lower cardiovascular lifespan compared to O-types.
Another challenge is stress, because A-types often produce higher baseline levels of cortisol, the body's main stress hormone.
Thousands of years ago, this helped farmers stay alert, manage unpredictable environments, and survive threats. But in the modern world, chronic stress from deadlines, traffic, financial pressure, and constant notifications can accelerate aging dramatically for A-types.
So when we look at longevity for type A, the message is clear. A-types can absolutely live long, healthy lives.
But only when stress and heart health are actively managed. Your immune system is strong, your emotions need support, and your heart needs consistent care. Now, let's talk about B-type, the metabolic specialist. B types are less common globally, but they carry some of the most unique biology of all the groups. This blood type spread with ancient nomadic populations, people who lived on the move, adapting to extreme climates, unpredictable food sources, and rapidly changing environments. That nomadic heritage shaped your immune system into something flexible and balanced, almost like a Swiss Army knife. B-type immunity is neither overly aggressive nor overly weak. It adapts quickly, and some studies show B types have better resistance to specific bacterial threats. Metabolically, B types also show strong adaptability. Historically, B type ancestors ate meat, grains, fermented milk, wild plants, and whatever was available on the journey. So their metabolism learned to handle a wide variety of foods. But this flexibility comes with two notable weaknesses. First, B types show a higher risk of autoimmune conditions because a flexible immune system can sometimes become overactive. Second, modern processed foods hit B types harder because their ancient metabolism wasn't built for fast food, artificial sugars, or heavily processed snacks. Weight gain, insulin sensitivity, and inflammation can appear more quickly in B types than in O types.
What does this mean for longevity? B types often experience strong, healthy midlife years with good recovery ability.
But late life longevity depends heavily on inflammation control. Your immune system is both your superpower and your vulnerability, and how you manage inflammation will shape how long and how comfortably you age. Now, AB type, the rarest and youngest blood type, the modern hybrid with a hidden price. AB blood was formed when A and B populations mixed only a few thousand years ago, making you part of the newest evolutionary experiment in human biology. AB types carry a uniquely calm and tolerant immune system, which allows your body to stay balanced when exposed to different antigens. You also have a lower risk of certain stomach and gastrointestinal cancers due to your combined antigen pattern.
But AB types carry one of the biggest biological trade-offs of all blood groups.
Large studies show that AB individuals have the highest risk of memory loss and cognitive decline later in life. Scientists believe this may be due to unique clotting patterns, inflammation around brain blood vessels, and the immune system being so tolerant that it reacts less aggressively to damage in the brain. AB blood can also be sticky like type A, increasing the risk of mini-strokes and vascular problems, which further impacts brain aging.
So the longevity prediction for AB types is very different from the others. AB individuals must protect their brain more than their heart.
Your immune system is calm, your brain needs more help, and your lifestyle plays a massive role in shaping your future health. Now that we've explored the 4 major blood types, there's one more piece of the puzzle that quietly influences your health and longevity, and that's the Rh factor. Whether you're Rh positive or Rh negative doesn't change how you feel day to day, but it does change how your body reacts in certain medical situations, how it handles pregnancy, and how your immune system has evolved over time. If you're Rh positive, you may have a slightly higher risk of certain cancers, although you also tend to have stronger protection against some infections, which was extremely important in ancient environments where diseases spread rapidly. If you're Rh negative, your biology tells a more complex story. Historically, Rh negative pregnancies were riskier because if an Rh negative mother carried an Rh positive baby, her immune system might see the baby's blood cells as foreign and attack them, a problem that modern medicine has mostly solved today. On the positive side, some research suggests Rh negative individuals might regulate inflammation differently, which could influence their aging process in subtle but important ways. And because Rh negative is extremely rare in many populations, people with this trait are often given extra medical attention during emergencies and childbirth, which indirectly creates a small longevity advantage today. So with all of this information, what does the overall longevity landscape look like? Based on current scientific patterns, not destiny, not guarantees, just patterns, we can create a general ranking of lifespan potential for the 4 blood types. At the top, we have O type, which shows the strongest overall longevity potential thanks to naturally lower clotting.
At the top, we have O type, which shows the strongest overall longevity potential thanks to naturally lower clotting.
Next is B type, which often enjoys strong immunity and good metabolic flexibility, but depends heavily on controlling inflammation to maintain long-term health. In third place comes A type, which benefits from strong immune traits early in life, but carries higher cortisol levels and increased heart risks that can shorten lifespan if ignored. And finally, in fourth place, we have AB type. Not because AB individuals can't live long lives, but because their unique immune tolerance and clotting patterns may raise their vulnerability to cognitive decline as they age, making brain protection a crucial focus for long-term health.
But here's the most important truth you'll hear today. Your blood type is not your fate. It is not a sentence, and it is not a prediction carved in stone.
It is simply a blueprint, a starting point, a genetic hint about where your strengths are, where your weaknesses lie, and what your body may need more or less of as the years go by. You can't change your blood type, but you can absolutely change how it affects your lifespan. Your genetics load the gun, your habits pull the trigger. When you understand your biology, you're no longer reacting to your future, you're influencing it, shaping it, and extending it. So now that you know the pros, the cons, and the longevity predictions of your blood type, which one are you? And what trait surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, because your blood doesn't just carry oxygen. It carries your history, your risks, your strengths, and your potential for a long, powerful, healthy life. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden science inside your own body, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.